Hello students, myself Rakesh Misra. Now I am going to talk about the centriole, very essential components of cell that is important to us because of you are well familiar with the word cell division. Without centriole, cell division is not possible in many organisms like human being also. So what about the important concept regarding the centriole? First of all, you need to write about the discovery of centriole. Centriole was first of all discovered by von Bending. Von Bending in 1887. The diagram you have seen is actually the well popular model of centriole, that is the cart wheel structure, and you need to practicize it with it because this is important to you and for all competitive examination like NEET, JIPMER, AIIMS, etc. So this is the cart wheel structure, and that is electron microscopic structure of centriole. In many plants and many organisms, that is the centriole are absent. Centriole are absent basically in higher plants, and it is present only in the few organisms related to human being and other animals. So don't be confused whatever the importance of centriole in higher plants. Actually the substitutes of centrioles that are available in higher plants we will discuss later, but keep in mind centriole are the characteristics of the animals and the other organisms, but it is absent in higher plants. Now back to the occurrence of centrioles. Listen, you are well familiar with the words cell division. So during the cell division, at each poles the dot-like structure you can see. This dot-like structure is known as the centriole. This dot-like structure is known as the centriole. That is very important. So centriole are often two in numbers. It found in two in number. How many numbers of centrioles found in organisms? The two in number. And both the centrioles are perpendicular to each other. The centrioles are actually found in cells are perpendicular in each other. That is, it is perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other, and appears in cell, become functional in cell at the time of cell division. Appears at the time of cell division. It appears in cell at the time of cell division. So basic function of the centriole is actually it performs the cell division, but there are so many other functions. It provides the basement for the attachment of cilia. Cilia और flagella का स्ट्रक्चर हम इसी वीडियो लेक्चर में आपको एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे, बट कीप इन माइंड cilia और flagella के वर्ड से आप अवेयर भी हैं. cilia और flagella बेसिकली जहां से चिपके होते हैं वहीं से centriole जो है उनको चिपकने में मदद करती है. इट मीन्स centriole not only perform the cell division in organisms, it also responsible for the attachment of cilia or flagella. So it provides the basement membrane. It provides base for cilia and flagella. So these are some common points regarding the centrioles. It is two in number, perpendicular to each other, and appears in cells at the time of cell division, but all times those organisms that possess cilia or flagella are common, that provide the basement, that provide the base of attachment. So these are the structure of cilia and these are the structure of centriole. These are the properties of centriole discovered by von Bending. It absent in higher plants. You should learn it. Absent in higher plants. It absent in higher plants. Now back to the labeling. This is the electron microscope structure and popularly known as cart wheel structure. May be asked in the examination. Cart wheel structure. Cart wheel structure. It is popularly known as the cart wheel structure. जैसे घोड़ा गाड़ी होता है, थोड़ा सा मैं इसको नीचे कर दे रहा हूँ ताकि आपको दिखे. घोड़ा गाड़ी होता है वैसे बिल्कुल उसी के पहिए के जैसे, उसी के चक्के के जैसे स्ट्रक्चर दिखता है, जिसको बोलते हैं कार्ट व्हील स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ सेंट्रियोल. नाउ बैक टू द लेबलिंग ऑफ सेंट्रियोल. सेंट्रियोल्स आर कैरेक्टराइज्ड बाय हैविंग द ट्रिपलेट, that is the protein triplet that is made up by the tubulin protein. So this is the triplet of ट्यूबुलिन प्रोटीन। ट्रिपलेट क्यों बोलते भाई? तीन का देखिए, 3 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, ठीक है। और ये कुल 24 होते हैं, यानी कि कुल जो है 8 अरेंजमेंट में 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 कुल 8 अरेंजमेंट में ऐसे अरेंज्ड है, कुल 8 है, ठीक है। इसलिए ये 24 इन नंबर्स। अब आते हैं इसकी लेवलिंग करते हैं। ये इसका ए बी और सी, ऐसे ही इसका ए बी सी, ठीक है। और ये जो लिंक दिख रहा है इसको बोलते हैं एसी लिंकेज। एसी लिंकेज, देखो ए का सी के साथ लिंकिंग होता है, हमेशा ए का सी के साथ लिंकिंग होगा, इसी वजह से इसको बोलते हैं एसी लिंकेज। अब आते हैं, लिसन, दिस इज द रेडियल स्पाइक, रेडियल स्पोक भी बोलते हैं, रेडियल स्पोक और रेडियल स्पाइक, ठीक है। और ये जो दिख रहा है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सेंट्रल हब। सेंट्रल हब, ये जो सिंगल जो प्रोटीन, ट्रिपलेट प्रोटीन दिख रहा है ना, इसको आप मैग्नीफाई करेंगे और ज्यादा मैग्नीफाई करेंगे। एक को अगर मैग्नीफाई करेंगे गोले को, तो आपको मिलेगा छोटे 13, ऐसे छोटे कुल 13 ट्यूबुलिन प्रोटीन्स इसमें देखने को मिलेंगे। ये गिनोगे तो 13 नहीं होंगे, 13 नहीं होंगे, बट इसमें कुल 13 ट्यूबुलिन proteins are exist in the single triplet, in the single tubulin. There are 13 little globulins, that is the globular arrangements are found in the each kinds of triplet, each kinds of the tubulin. So these are the common structure that is known as the cartwheel structure, that is known as the cartwheel structure, and well popular model for the centriole. I hope your concept regarding the cartwheel structure is over. Keep in mind the function, it perform the cell division and form the very important part that is known as the microtubules, that form the microtubules, that is known as spindle fibers. So it is responsible to the formation of spindle fibers at the time of cell division. So it is responsible for the formation of spindle fiber at the time of cell division, and it also attach the cilia and flagella, So these are the very important concept regarding the cartwheel structure. You need to learn properly and you need to write the description and structure in your own language. The description will be not on your own basis, because this is the standard diagram related to the centriole, but you need to clear your concept regarding the cartwheel structure, their explanation should on the basis of diagram. Now we are going to talk about the flagella or cilia. Keep in mind, be with the video lecture. Let us talk about the cilia or flagella in this video lecture, but in the next slide. Thank you. Now the cilia or flagella. Actually cilia and flagella are having the similar, they share the similar type of the structural property and almost similar type of functional property. So there is no need to draw the two different diagrams for the same kinds of structure and function. That's why here in every kinds of syllabus the structure of cilia and flagella are given for the same. So here I have drawn the structure of cilia and flagella. You are well familiar with the word cilia and flagella. Actually the word cilia and flagella are actually the plural word. The singular word of cilia is cilium. It is cilium, and the singular word of flagella is flagellum. So don't be confused regarding the cilia and flagella. ठीक है, दोनों में डिफरेंट में मतलब cilia थोड़ा छोटा होता है, cilia are smaller, shorter than the flagella. Cilia as like the paramecium cilia, and the flagella are slightly longer. This is the cilia and this is the flagella. When you make the TS of cilia or flagella, TS of cilia or flagella, you will विल फाइंड दिस काइंड्स ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर। फिंगर लाइक स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहा है, उसको काटेंगे और मैग्नीफाई करेंगे, जूम करेंगे तो ऐसा। इट बिकम पॉसिबल आफ्टर द डिस्कवरी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोस्कोप, बट first of all cilia and flagella was discovered by Engelmann in 1868, discovered by Engelmann in 1868. In 1868 Engelmann discovered the cilia and later the flagella was discovered. So keep in mind the function of cilia and flagella is to movements of lower organisms. It is found in both prokaryote and eukaryotic organisms. It is found in both prokaryote and eukaryotic organisms. Prokaryote like you, me and every organism that you can see in your surrounding are the prokaryotic organisms. Are the eukaryotic organisms, sorry, and the prokaryotic organisms that are microscopic in nature, that cannot be seen through the naked eye and that is visible under the microscope. So it is found in both prokaryote and eukaryote and almost involved in the function of movements of the self body or movements of the different kinds of object inside the body. So let us talk about the structure. This is the electron microscopic structure of the cilia or flagella. It may be assigned as the TS of cilia or flagella or it may be asked in the examination. तो इस डायग्राम को बनाने की कोशिश करेंगे, ठीक है। This is the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. Many of cell organelles behaves as the cell, like cilia or flagella. It is covered by the plasma membrane, and this is known as axoneme, and this is known as exoplasm. So these are the outer layer. Now back to the inner layer. You can see the yellow dot in like structure, that is known as the protein. And which kinds of protein? That is the special kinds of protein, like the smaller and larger. But keep in mind, it called the peripheral. It called the peripheral microtubule. And further, the major microtubule and minor microtubule. It is the major and it is the minor that form the doublet of microtubule. This one will be the central microtubule. And this is the central sheath. Listen, and this one is the spike, that is known as radial spike. That is often known as spoke. So these are the different parts of the flagella or cilia when you make the TS. Keep in mind, and this is the electron microscopic structure of cilia or flagella. You need to write it, you need to draw it very carefully, and this is very easy to draw when you carefully observe the diagram. If you cannot carefully write about the diagram or practice with the diagram, then it is not possible to write. ठीक है, तो इसको आप अच्छे से बनाइए, अच्छे से उसके बाद लेबल करिए, फिर जाके एक्सप्लेन करिएगा, ठीक है। So flagella and cilia are almost found in the prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms. In prokaryotic organisms, many kinds of bacteria possess cilia as well as the flagella. As like Euglena also possesses flagella and cilia. So cilia and flagella are common in prokaryotic as well as the eukaryotic. Example of prokaryotic organisms bacteria and example of eukaryotic organisms Euglena. ठीक है, सब में जो है फ्लैजिला होता है, ठीक है। यहाँ पे चीजें क्लियर हो गई, डायग्राम क्लियर हो गया, अब कोई प्रॉब्लम इसमें है नहीं। इन नेक्स्ट हम अब जो है मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड स्ट्रक्चर की तरफ जाएंगे। मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड स्ट्रक्चर में बच गया है कि हमारा एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम, ठीक है, गोल्गी बॉडी, गोल्गी कॉम्प्लेक्स जिसको बोलते हैं, वैक्यूल्स बोलते हैं, माइक्रो बॉडीज बच गया है, और क्या बच गया हमारा, लाइसोसोम बच गया, ठीक है। सो इन दिस वीडियो लेक्चर यू हैव लर्न द structure of cilia, flagella as well as the centrioles. Keep in mind. So these are the important parts of our cytology, important parts of our cell structure, cell the unit of life. Okay. Now we are going to talk about the overall summary. The heading regarding cilia will related to the cytology. Keep in mind, heading related to cilia will be based on the cytology. अब इसको heading डाल दीजिए, numbers जैसा भी होगा उसको point out कर लीजिएगा. ठीक है. Cilia are almost found in the prokaryotic, eukaryotic. In prokaryotic, by means of bacteria. In eukaryotic, by means of euglena, paramecium, leishmania. So these are the some eukaryotic organisms. Leishmania, paramecium, euglena, ये सब जो है यूनिसेलुलर यूकैरियोटिक ऑर्गेनिजम्स थे. ठीक है. तो ये सब सारी चीजें खत्म हो गई. किसने डिस्कवर किया था? एंगलमान. When you make the TS of flagella, this is the diagram should be labeled as the electron microscopic sectional view of cilia or flagella. Singular cilium, plural cilia, singular flagellum, plural flagellum. ठीक है. Flagella. तो ये important चीजें इसको नोट कर लीजिएगा. Outer exoplasm, these are the filled cavity that is known as the exoplasm. The plasma membrane along with the exoplasm are actually known as exoneme. That is the characteristics of the cilia or flagella. This is the protein. This is the proteinous part. This is the proteinous part. Proteinous doublet. That is also known as peripheral microtubule. And it is the major and minor doublet. Now back to the central microtubule and central sheath, and this will be the radial spike. These are the characteristics of each cilia and flagella. The difference between cilia and flagella: cilia are shorter, it is shorter, and flagella are slightly longer than the cilia. Now the function of cilia and flagella. Cilia and flagella help to move the object and the organism that are found. Organism that possess the cilia and flagella, they actually with the help of cilia or flagella move themselves from one part of the system to another part. ये इसके बेसिक फंक्शन है. जहां भी होंगे ये या तो मूव करने के काम आएंगे या फिर पार्टिकुलर किसी ऑर्गेनिजम्स को मूव कराते हैं. ठीक है. आई होप आपको ये चीजें क्लियर हो गई होंगी. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर आई विल डिस्क्राइब अबाउट द Golgi complex, Golgi body, that is related to the membrane bound cell organelles. Thank you.